Hey everyone, welcome back to what should be the final episode of NaAr with Ultraviolent 4. We just got our third rune, the silver rune. Quite like doing Vaults 5 when I have Che, and so we're going to be heading into Zot now. Let's do some final checks. There's nothing we want to buy on our shopping list. Nothing we can enchant armor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's no Arlec anywhere that's actually useful. We've only got 2 resistance, so we've got to be really careful about electric golems. And I guess we're going in. Alright. Zot 5. We're pretty strong. Oh, I have a digging one now. Is there anything in here? A phantom mirror. Phantom mirror is an item that I probably should use more often, but I just don't, because I never think to use my evocables. But it's a pretty good one. It's particularly good against the Lernian Hydra. Hydras in general. But yeah, as I was saying, we're pretty strong now. It's kind of how Naga works. You start off really weak because you don't have any of your natural AC yet, and you're slow. And once all your natural AC kicks in, you become really tanky. How much are we getting? We're getting +9 innate AC at the moment, and we are XL 27, so that's max. But you end up really strong in a Naga. You get all the natural AC. You have +20 HP, and so if you make it through the slow early stages of the game and you get here, you're now really strong. I could dive Zot. I don't mind just clearing it though. I'm not too worried about anything except really electric golems. I guess I changed my mind. That one move, this went nuts. I didn't realize I moved in sight of them there. Maybe I was playing too fast. So this is, yeah, a Death Cob who just slowed us. And we have a Zerk Quicksilver Dragon and a Quicksilver Gold Dragon. This seems like a really good time to step from time. Alright, yeah, that's much better. So we can deal with the Moth of Wrath on their own. Another cool thing about having Control Undead is that if you're lucky like that, you can control the Death Cobs. And because they have... oh man, everything went Zerk anyway, but at least they weren't all next to me at the time. It's an irresistible slow, so even if it's like Orbs of Fire or Panlords or any of that sort of stuff. Got more enchant armor scrolls here that we can't use. No need to control him if he's just on his own. What's my application? I just realized I could train a little bit of translocations. That's probably okay. At this stage I don't think it's gonna matter. If I really want to apport the Orb of Zot, I guess some spell power and application would be nice, but I can probably get it just with a Brilliance potion. This is one funky looking floor. No vaults though, or at least that I can tell. I think it's just a kind of insane one. Okay, let's head back around the corner. I think that's the end of them. That would have made a decent Song of Slaying point, but because it was so early in the floor and I had so much air around me that I have no idea if there's a new pack there. I didn't really want to sing yet. Book of Flames. No. Where's my blink spell? Why do you hurt so much? I have no RN, that's why you hurt so much. Fair enough. Another gold dragon. Ooh, got stuff flying in from above. It's alright, if it's just a draconian pack. Redo my regen. And I think we're good here. Yeah, we're good here. Once we get dodging to 14, I think I'll just stop there. We've got 21 EV, which is pretty amazing, considering that we're in crystal plate armor. I mean, 6 of that is coming from a ring, but still, just 15 EV is pretty nuts in crystal plate armor. But that's probably okay for now. I'd probably just like to get all the extra HP that I can get to finish this off. I guess we can do a bit more armor. So we'll get all the AC and all the HP we can get. Can we get a control and dead off on this guy? We can. Okay, that makes this a bit better. Yep. Now we'll attack him. Yeah. Controller dead. That's another pretty underrated spell, I think. Ogrebs, that's what I wanted. It's like the old Fedas when you used to get neutral death clubs, except it's even better because then they're allied. Trying to get recharging. I'm gonna put that on my digging wand. 7 charges is not enough if you get a really bad orb run where you have to roleplay as a Formicid. Dodging to 14, that's enough. I'll leave armor on for a bit because 18.5 is not an acceptable number. I'll take it to 20 because that will look nicer, and then I'll just end it out with fighting. That's not for any like breakpoint level. It's not like 20 armor is some special level. It's just that I get a bit angsty when my skills are at strange numbers. I don't know what that says about me. Probably something. Probably means that I'm crazy. Alright. Why I moved so slow. My one tile that I had to move, he already stepped on the Zot trap. But I was going to show you another use of Summon Lightning Spire, which is that if you put it on traps, it won't trigger them. So if you put a Spire down on a Zot trap, it won't trigger the trap, and it will stop any monsters from stepping on it. Is there anything that spell can't do? I don't think so. Magic map. You know, I was taking a bit of a risk by opening that door because there could have been more monsters there, but I wanted to make room for a Spire and a spectral weapon. Although it ended up on the other side of the Spire anyway, so it actually did nothing. I was intending for it to land behind me. Although I guess it was hitting this tile from there. Yeah, it was. Okay, never mind. So I guess it worked out. That guy tried to blink my Spire. Oh no, it was my Spectral he tried to blink. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Yeah, we can't get to you. It's stone. Yeah, we definitely can't get to you. I don't see any vault. Look, there's an altar for some reason. In case you made it to Zot 3 and you are still looking for your god. Man, how bad would you feel if that were actually the case? I think you would have picked a different god by that stage. Maybe once you got 2 runes, you might have thought, maybe a new god might be on the cards. This skeleton is really annoying me because I'd really rather my spectral weapon were just helping me, but instead he's standing there like a buffoon and not actually helping. 2,433 bolts. Might have to start exporting them to some other dungeon. Okay, Storm Dragon. Oh, right, okay. Both Spectral Weapon and Lightning Spire can't see invis, so that's why I didn't bother using either against the Ghost Moth. There's no point. Put the Spire down for the Moth of Wrath, but not going to help against the Storm Dragon. Got a new Draconian pack. Blinked behind me. I feel like that didn't work out too well for you. You're probably better off being far away from me. Okay, I don't have the cloak shop. I usually end up with a whole bunch of different cloaks from all the Draconians. But apparently they haven't had magic wands. Oh my. Welcome to Zot 4. This looks like a really good time to slouch. We didn't kill them. Again? Okay, we've got the Moth of Wrath. Let's just go again. Let's kill everything. At that point we committed to it. I don't know if there are any cloaks that I would want over the scarf with repel missiles. Probably not. We still haven't seen deflect or blink. Nope. Trying to eat. Can you not eat Moss of Wrath? I thought you could. There's an orb of fire. Let's go a Control Undead. We'll see if we can get the Corn Cob, and then he may help us by slowing the Orb of Fire. It ran out. I'll go again. And again. Okay, we've got him. I want to summon some Mana Vipers, as well as quaffing a Might. Spectral Weapon is really not a good idea against Orbs of Fire, because even though your Spectral Weapon resists fire, fireballs from Orb of Fire and the Firebolts both do so much damage that when they're sharing it with you, it really hurts. Of course, Silence doesn't work on Orbs of Fire either, because their abilities are intrinsic, like demons, but they are affected by anti-magic, which is why we want to get a couple of Mana Vipers. And there you go, you see, the Corn Cob slowed the Orb of Fire. So that's the power of Control Undead in action. It's a really good spell. I myself undervalue it. I don't use it as often as I should. But you saw there, that's kind of like a dream use of it. Controlling a Death Cob to then slow an Orb of Fire, but still, it's pretty amazing. Okay, so this is one insane looking Zot level. We had a bit of a vaulty looking thing that we're in at the moment. We could just go downstairs and skip this floor. I don't mind doing it though. This looks like a transporter vault, so we probably won't be doing that. I know which one it is too. It's like a digging one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind skipping it. Hardnet's saying hey. He wants to see the armor. It is the armor of Pymosaur. I don't know how Pymosaur managed to die when he had a plate armor or crystal plate armor like this. Probably he died to Aralek, that would be my bet. I think Hardnet approves. On with the floor. There's nothing. The reason I don't mind doing a full clear is because we have so many consumables. I'm not really worried that I'm about to run out. Say I had only a really small level of teleports left, or I had barely any mites or something like that. It would make me more likely to want to dive. Plus, oh, this guy's got, Jesus. This guy's distortion, I didn't notice. Is it that one? No, it's the guy in front of me. Alright, we killed him. So yeah, if I were low on consumables, I'd be more likely to dive. Plus, I also am not really, I don't feel too threatened by anything. So I'm not too worried about dying. Whereas this extra experience is going to give me some extra fighting and some extra armor. So it's going to make me just a little bit stronger for Zot. And it also then means my orb run is going to be safer. And your orb run being safer is really, really important when you're a Naga generally, because you're so slow at running, but especially when you're a Naga of Che, because yeah, slow orb run, not great. We have full MR. Because as we've been leveling up, we've been getting natural MR. That means we probably don't need to have this MR ring on, which means, what other rings could we have? A lot. How about another +4 evasion? That sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, let's get another 4 evasion. I'd rather have that than have maximum MR, which is kind of unnecessary. There are also rings of AC that I could get, and that might puzzle you a bit because I normally say that AC is better to have than EV. But at this point, when you have 56 AC, the extra EV is more valuable. If I can find it there. If we check, we still have 4 points of ammo. Yep, so that's fine. Now we have 56 AC, 25 EV, 24 shield. This is one pretty, and 283 HP. This is one pretty tanky character right now. Back to Zot 4. That's basically Naga in a nutshell. Or Naga in a crystal plate armor shell. You start off so weak and you just end up so strong by the end of it. I can't eat it, my pack's full. No. I'm gonna say we just don't need this protection from Magic Ring. I mean, Panlords can have Paralyze and stuff, but if you have 4 pips of MR, if you get paralyzed with that, you're really unlucky. Alright, here we are again. Let's eat some bread. We can have a look at this. Yeah, I'm not going in. I actually might be tempted, or might have been tempted to do that if I hadn't found a wand of digging yet. But the way that this transporter works is it gives you a wand of digging, and then you have to dig through here, and there are some of the digging trolls in the middle in this part, and then there are dangerous monsters in this side bit. So as the trolls see you, they dig holes, and then that releases the dangerous enemies. It's a pretty interesting idea for a teleporter vault, or transporter vault is the actual name. But I don't know. The safe play is mostly just to not go into them. I really want to dig a kill hole, but by the time I dig my kill hole and then start walking into it, these dudes will all be zerking on top of me. I can go invis, and then none of these draconians can see me. What else could I do? I've got enslavement. Can I hit them? Yeah, I can. I've got a 50-50 shot at just enslaving the Moth of Wrath. Although in that case he can still zerk things. So I'd rather paralysis him. 50-50. Okay, we got it. That was pure skill. Yeah, he's just sitting there asleep. Okay, good. By the time he woke up, everything else was pretty much dead. That was pretty perfect. Right, yeah. Magic resistance cloak we don't need. Book of Ice. Nope. Blink or deflect missiles, that's what we're after. We're trying to pick up more ruined cloaks. I may as well just ID them. +2 cloak of invis, that's kind of tempting. No. We're on Zop 4, we're pretty soon going to Zop 5, so if I really need to, I've still got 2 potions of invis. I'd rather just keep the... Oh man. That's so insane. The turn that I saw him, I've already just been so completely tormented and just destroyed by that. I don't know if I saw him and then moved, or I just auto-explored, and as I moved that last tile I got wrathed a bunch of times. But this is a really good time to step from time. And then he's right next to me. I can start trying to kill him, and then again, if this starts going bad, I'll just step from time again. It might be worth coughing a might as well. Alright, let's go. Take this slow. Okay, good. Alright, I want to regen and I want to just back up. Yeah, I'm really not sure if that was me moving too fast and getting wrathed, or if I actually really just got tormented several times as I was auto-exploring. Not sure. I'll step back around the corner. Thankfully, again, as I keep trying to convey to you, if you use Che's abilities, they're really good. Fighting to 24. Oh yeah, so this is showing you all the amazing items that you could get in here. A couple of artifact rings. I mean, maybe they have Aralek on them. And a book, maybe that has blink. But no, we're just not going to do it. It's not worth it. We have all the things we need to finish off the game here. Is this a vid? Yes. Alright, and I'm going to eat, and I should be casting regen before going down to new floors. That's a small little optimal thing, but you should be doing that. Alright, let's magic map. We see our entrance into the lungs here. We're going to put down an exclusion, and we're going to do the outside area before we head in. This time our regen before we went down didn't actually amount to anything, but could have. Who knows? There's the electric golem. That's the one we're afraid of. We're on a wall, which is bad, because we can get double zapped. Okay, if he's on that side of us, I don't mind. His spells again are abilities, so they can't be silenced. Although they can be anti-magic, so I should be making... Oh, I did accidentally hit silence. That was an accident. Okay, we're just gonna start walking. I can wait here around this corner, and then when he comes, I can try to get him. Oh man, don't accidentally silence. I was just trying to make the point that you can't silence them, and in doing that, I accidentally cast silence. Ay caramba. I just wanted to demonstrate to you categorically that you cannot silence them. So if you did not believe me, you actually just saw it happen. Okay. Another cursed toe. Okay, he's seen me. I can read a fog. And then start digging a kill hole. And again this way. Well, that's no good. My draconian skeleton kind of got in the way. Could very easily just step from time here. Or I could start fighting my way through these mushrooms. Yeah, okay, that was fine. And then when he comes... Oh, he went the other way? Alright, this is a good time for temporal distortion. Man, I just got outplayed so hard. Instead of walking up here to me, he went around the other way. Oh man, outplayed. So temporal distortion basically skips several turns in time. So the plan is when I use this, he'll come close to me. He went all the way up there. Let's go again. And again. It's just not working. Okay. It can be... Where even is he? It can be a bit funky. Oh, he's up there. I couldn't see him. Okay. I was like, he was in the fog. I thought he must have seen me before, and then so he put the mushrooms around, but then he couldn't see me any longer. But he was actually there the whole time. So I need to step from time here. Okay. But you saw temporal distortion, which is why I don't use it very much. It can be a very funky ability. We're going to do a silence. Because the idea of it, or the main use of it, is that you want to bring ranged enemies to you. But like that, some enemies can just sort of wander around rather than actually running at you. It works better on melee monsters than it does on ranged ones, which is a bit of a shame because you mostly want it against ranged enemies. One other really interesting use of it, which I'll just show you, I haven't needed it, but if you have a look at the description for temporal distortion here, you'll see that it says instant. What does instant mean? That's not something you normally see. Instant on an ability? What? What that means is that it doesn't actually use your turn. So if you have a dangerous melee enemy next to you and you're waiting for a teleport to kick in, you can actually continually use temporal distortion to stop the melee enemy from ever hitting you. It's a really niche thing. It doesn't come up often. Don't think it's gonna come up in this game, but I figure I may as well tell you while we're talking about temporal distortion. It doesn't work on ranged enemies though, because when they get, I think that's the case, when they get temporal distorted, they can actually then just shoot you. Whereas the melee ones, it will keep making them go away from you. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, I wouldn't use it on a ranged enemy. Alright, let's see if we can grab, I always forget what this is on. We'll see if we can grab the Death Corp against the Storm Dragon. Got him. Ooh. Can you get the golem for me? He slowed him. Yes. Sick. No longer charmed. Oh well. I'm a bit worried because I know there's a cursed toe wandering around. We've dropped, you see we've dropped a bit of piety. That doesn't matter. The main thing, don't worry about your piety. Oh, it happened again. See, he appeared, I didn't know this was a thing. Yeah, as I was moving, he appeared and then caught a tormentor and then I got wrathed. I keep saying wrath, but it's actually not wrath, it's torment. You can normally, tormentors can't see invis, so you can normally go invis against them and they won't torment you. But I have allies, so I have a spectral and a skeleton, but I guess they can't be tormented. He doesn't use He doesn't use it on you if he can't see you. But if you have allies, he will. But I suspect that if your allies can't be tormented, he won't. I don't want him to step on the Zot trap though. So I think what I'll do here is put down a Spire and then I'll reassess. Okay, so I want to go invis so I don't get tormented. And then I'm going to use my silence spell. So then I can stop the Ancient Lich from casting. Okay, that went alright. Yeah, this has been really scary. I keep getting tormented by monsters that I haven't seen yet. In my actual movement turns. No, I didn't know that was a thing. But it's really scaring me. Okay, he's back. Alright, this time I think we should be able to get him. Man, he keeps avoiding me. He's really clever. Alright, we ate another torment. On his own, he can't kill me, so I can eat torments as long as he hasn't summoned the mushrooms. Good. Please don't see me. Okay, good. We're okay. This looks like we're about to die, but we still have 103 HP. If you were a Feeled at this point, you'd actually be pretty stoked that you had 100 HP at all. Yeah, there's an Orb of Fire. Let's make a Mana Viper. He's not next to the orb. My decisions here are just to start Quaff of Might and then just start attacking it, or I could step back to let the Mana Viper help me. Unfortunately, in the turn I step back, the Orb of Fire can shoot me 3 times. But I have 2 points of RF and I have a lot of AC, so I think that's okay. Did he do anything? No, he did nothing. Yeah, see, this is how sick Mana Viper is. That whole time, in all those turns that I was moving, the Orb of Fire didn't shoot me because he got all his mana leaked. Alright. Okay, there we go. So much for the mana leaking. I don't think we need a might. Actually, maybe we do now. You saw how much damage I took there when he split, when that fireball was split between me and my spectral weapon. I was kind of hoping that because of the mana leak he wouldn't be fireballing so much, but it seems to have worn off. Why are they all above me? Why don't you go below me? I feel wildly uncertain. Okay, we're going to need to get rid of that. I probably should be doing that right now before I get owned. We'll call for regen first. We just got the mutation that occasionally teleports us next to monsters, so you need to get rid of that ASAP. If you were now to just rest to get your HP back, you might find that you suddenly end yourself in the chamber, so we need to just quaff mutations. Okay. Our spells became harder to cast. Does that actually affect us? No. Actually, did they become easier? I don't know. I feel like we had harder to cast but less... easier to cast but less powerful. We need to keep going. Your magical essence is no longer linked to your wands. I didn't know it was. You feel clumsy. Your large bone plates disappear. Your system completely accepts... Oh, I thought it said rejects. Okay. Completely accepts healing effects of potions. Feel stable. A pair of antennae grows on your head. Your helmet falls... Oh, I'm yawning. Your helmet falls away. So we ended up with just one bad mutation, which is uncontrollably shouting. We lost our helmet though, so that's 2 AC we just lost. I want to see if there's a hat somewhere. There is. +1 hat. Alright, so we're going to go get that hat. I'm going to wait here first before we start traveling, so we don't meet any orbs of fire on the way. Hat. Try to throw a net at me. Can't do that. Okay, we found the Orb Guardians. Fighting to 25. Where's my AC? It's at 19.8. I said I was going to take it to 20, so we're almost there. Yep. Yep. Look at all this hatch play. Yep. So much hatch play. So glad that we checked all those hatches earlier. Yep. Because this presumably is the same path we're going to take on our orb run, because it's just trying to get us upstairs. So it gives us a sneak peek of what's going to happen. Alright, let's drop the helmet, I guess. We can enchant armor the hat, so we get a +2 hat. And yeah, see, that's way cooler looking. It's a nice blue hat there. I like it. Back to Zot 5. And then we're probably going to get mutated again and lose our antennae and then want the hat again. Oh, if that happens, we'll go get the helmet again. Alright, we've explored all this outer bit supposedly, but when we saw with those orbs of fire and ancient liches turning up, there are probably, or almost certainly are, teleport traps that are teleporting things. So before I head in, I just want to do one more sweep. So I do Shift X Control F to forget the floor. I'm just going to check this outside once before I head in. If there are any orbs of fire or cursed toes out here, I want to know about it. Okay, no. Alright, here we go. I'm going in. Okay, so we pick left or right. Whoop, not through there. Doesn't really matter. But we don't want to be left, we want to be right. Turn off armor. The rest of our training is just going to go into fighting. And then if I get to 27, we'll do some more armor. Okay, so we're hoping it's not the double Zot trap, which is always the most fun. I don't see any. Okay, it looks like there isn't even a trap there. That's nice. Yeah, okay. We got lucky. Ooh, there's an orange crystal statue. That's really bad. I almost died to one of those in the tournament, actually. I cleared everything, and I thought I'd just go get the orange crystal statue at the end. It summoned 2 cursed toes. I used the blink spell, and the blink spell landed me on a Zot trap and then silenced me. So I then had, and then it made a whole bunch of draconians and moss of wrath and stuff. It was really bad. So I've learned to respect those things. I wonder if it's worth learning LRD just to kill that. Maybe. We feel clumsy. Okay, so I want to might. And I want to make some mana vipers. Okay. And we can reach through them, so wow. Yeah, they're so good. For a level 5 spell, you see how heavily they just wreck orbs of fire. Alright. Please no statues. Wonder if you can get a double orange statue. No, that would suck. Fighting to 26. This seems to be going pretty good so far. I haven't been putting Spire down because I'd rather just not make all the noise, except here they all come. These guys get pretty wrecked by Slouch though, if I need to, because Orb Guardians are quite fast. But no, we've got 55 AC, 25 EV. Unless they are of the Berserk variety, we're not that threatened. I want to step around the corner and then make my dudes and get Might again. Make another dude. Oh, man, please. Please. Mercy. Mercy. Okay, well, he gave us Berserkitis. Which, when you have Berserkitis and you're Che... Oh, we ended up Frail. He blocks the fast part of Berserk, so it's effectively like just having Might. And I guess a lot of extra HP. But you don't have the fast component. We've got minus 10% HP and Berserkitis. Even as much as I like having a sharp poisonous barb, I don't think that's better than these bad ones. So let's quaff. You feel robust. We feel agile. So now we just have Berserkitis. Maybe that's okay. Is it okay? We also lost our antennae, so when I joked about having to go get the helmet again, it wasn't really a joke. I think I'd like to get rid of Berserkitis though. What do we get? We still have it. And we got horns. Whatever, we'll just keep quaffing. Okay, we have high energy and innate MR. Okay, so we could go get the helmet. I mean, we're here at the Orb of Zot, so... I don't know. The thing is that I'd really like to teleport to get out of here rather than trying to run, because we're a slow Naga of Che. But I'd really like to not teleport on top of this orange crystal statue on our Oberon. So I think I might go learn LRD. That's kind of absurd. But, oh man, this is such like a small optimal thing, but potentially we could just die and lose a 7 streak. So I'm gonna do it. What's it called? Lees. Man, I know there'll be some people who are like, you're crazy. Maybe. Okay, there we go. And I want Might. Make another Mana Viper? Yeah. If you ever get 2 Mana Vipers on top of an Orb of Fire, it's pretty much just boned. And you saw as well that we had this Orb of Fire behind us. That's also why you want to check again before you actually Orb Run that there aren't more things around. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to learn LRD. And while we're out, we may as well just grab that helmet for 1 extra AC. At this point, I'm being like extremely optimal in order to try to avoid some extremely small chance of dying. But we are a Naga of Che, and this is a 7-game streak or 8-game streak. I actually don't remember. I think we're going for 7. Yeah, okay. So we're on a 6-game streak right now, going for 7. Alright, let's get our 1 extra AC, we got it. And LRD, how castable is it? 98, but with Brilliance it's probably okay. Alright, so going back to Zot 5. I'm going to Shift X Control F to get the floor, and I'm going to do just a loop around of it before I go try to destroy this statue, because it's possible I might end up getting completely owned by it, such that I have to teleport away, and I'd like to not land next to a new Orb of Fire or Cursed Toe that's being teleported around the level. Like that. That's exactly why. That's why we're doing this. Okay, Mana Vipers and Might. Where are you? G. He's making me move. Please don't make me move. He made me move. And again. Okay, now you're burned. No, you're not. You're actually God Orb of Fire. Okay, we didn't get too badly mutated. Yeah, like look at this. Look at all this random stuff that's everywhere. Don't want to find orbs of fire on your orb run when you're being chased down by a panlord. I mean, most of the time it won't matter, but sometimes you will die. So I'd rather just avoid it. Alright, so this orange statue. Alright, our fighting's full. Let's go armor. No, we'll just go armor dodging. At this point it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm going to quaff Brilliance. If I can find it in the list. There. It makes LRD be 24%, which is still actually not amazing. But it should be good enough. I'll keep miscasting it. And one more. Not miscast. There we go. Okay, we did it. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Okay, get back. That one's not as scary because the one with the orange one has shadow creatures, which means it can, do 5 level enemies. Whereas this one's only going to do the minor demons. But I still may as well just blow it up. It's 25 to fail. There we go. Okay. Alright. Forgive me. One last sweep. I'm really nervous about orb running in Naga of Che. It's a really bad time to be a Naga of Che. So I'm being particularly vigilant about making sure my Zop 5's clear. Alright. Okay. Alright, so the main reason that I just cleared out those statues is so we can do this. I want to teleport and then hopefully pick up the orb and hopefully we teleport back out so we can just skip this part of the lung. So because teleports are delayed, it takes roughly 10 turns to kick in. So I'm going to read a teleport. I'm going to wait 8 turns and then I'm going to pick it up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pick it up. It's a really long one. Okay, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. And so we just skipped this whole part of trying to run out through the lung and having fiends or panlords and that sort of thing turning up. You can't do that if you only clear one side of the lung and then grab it. You have to run out. But not us, not today. So I go G, D, 0, and then, no, I was going to say hopefully we just get all the way there, but we made it about 3 tiles. Got to remember, in a pinch we have pass wall if we need it. Although what's our failure rate on pass wall? Pretty bad, 21, but again we'll quaff Brilliance if we need it. Okay, that guy's not too scary. These guys are okay, I guess. That's a panlord. That's Wego. Okay, he is fast. What I can do is step from time and hope that he just wanders away. That's probably the best plan. What I could also do is read this scroll of summoning, hope that I just make a whole crowd of dudes that then get in his way, and then I'll just slowly slither towards the stairs. I think that's probably the play I'd prefer. Okay, I didn't get a whole group. Yeah, he has distortion attacks, so you really don't want to get hit by him. Alright, well, it appears to be working. Well, it did appear to be working. It's got distortion attacks. I think I just stepped from time. My other option here, I could read a blinking scroll. It'd be uncontrolled, but yeah, I don't really see how that would really help me. So I guess we just step from time. And he's gone. Okay. Got a whole pack there. GD0. Yep, look at us. Hatch play. No Guardian. That's fine. I want to keep casting my regen. Oh, we're being asked to go through a hatch. Yes, of course. Yep. Oh, there's a feint. This isn't a good spot for me to try to net him and run. Because I'm so slow and he's not on the edge of my line of sight, that gives him a good, I don't know, a million turns to torment me. Because even though he'll probably mostly try to escape from the net, he can still do his spells. I think it's just another step from time. Okay, he's gone. No, he hasn't seen me. Okay, he's definitely seen me now. Step from time. Please just go away. Cast regen. Okay, it's working. I want to get to the next upstair. Yeah, okay. If you're ever gonna stop to rest and regen on your Oberon, you want to do it on an upstair like this. So I'm gonna cast regen, and I'll do this to show you, but you can quaff ambrosia as well, because that where is it? Do I really not? I do. It confuses you, but it increases your regen rate, so it's a good time to use them. When you're on an upstair like this, it means that you've effectively cleared the level. So if a panlord or something scary suddenly appears, you just go upstairs. Whereas if when you first come up on that stair and then you wait, all the time you're waiting, you're giving time for panlords to spawn in your level and then come find you, at which point you're then at the start of the level rather than the end of one. It's a small little Oberon tip. GD0. Could do a pass wall. Yeah. I didn't do the MLG this time. D8. I'm pretty much holding my breath. This is quite nerve-wracking. Although you saw how good Step from Time's been. Had a Fiend and a Panlord, both of which we've just stepped from time away from. These demon spawn don't bother me too much. I don't mind fighting them. Just as long as no Panlords appear. Yeah. I was hoping Spire would just get rid of him, but not to be. Okay, can't run from these guys. We are sensing someone. Do we have antennae again? Oh, we do. We got it back again. Huh. Oh, that means I've got... Oh no, I don't have the hat on. Where's the hat? I left it in Zop 5. No. I'm getting so punished. I went and dropped the hat to get the helmet for that one extra AC, and then I ended up needing the hat again. Such is life. Punished. The AC grade punished. Why am I on D3? I'm trying to go to GD0, not D3. Nekasek. If not that it matters at this point, but you can block Malmutate with Spire. That's also in the book. By putting it between you. And hey, we're here. 7 in a row. Sweet. That was not an easy one. We ended up being very strong, but to start off being a Naga is really rough. And we got our Che altar. It was literally literally the last altar in the game. It was at the end of D9, I think. So yeah, not an easy start to this one. But you can see, once Che gets going, it's a very powerful god. The panic buttons, particularly Step from Time, if you actually remember to use it, and you don't just think of God as your stats meme god, is a really, really powerful panic button. So yeah, 7 in a row. That's pretty good. How many? I think I got 8 in my first streak. So if I win the next game, that will tie the last one. I've got a very difficult one lined up for the next game. If you thought the start for this Naga game was rough, I almost guarantee that the next one's going to be even worse. So I'm both apprehensive and a little bit excited for the next game. But hopefully you enjoyed this one. Che's really not your best streak god, but I've kind of been trying to do a different god. I think I've done a different god every game except for McLeb, because Deep Dwarf without McLeb is really painful. So yeah, I guess I was going to play Che at some point, but yeah, really not your streak god of choice. Yeah, hope you had fun with that one. Hopefully see you back for the next one. We'll try to make it 8. See you later. Oh, okay, cutting this bit on, I just realized I didn't actually show the windscreen. I feel like I don't want to actually not show you the windscreen because I feel like that's the most triggering thing ever. So there you go, that's the windscreen. See you next time.